Hi, Mr. Womack.
Hi, yeah, I'm Paul Womack.
I'm Greg Quinn, principal here at Tomball High School.
Oh yeah, I remember you. You're my assistant principal when I went to school here.
Really?
Yeah.
Shall we get started?
Sure.
I just want to start off by asking you a few questions.
Alright, go ahead.
Why would you like to work for us?
I've always wanted to teach. It's always been a dream of mine, and I really like math. I'm pretty avid about math. I also went to school here, so I'm used to it, and it kind of was like home growing up. So that's why I want to teach here specifically. And I also know the teaching base is excellent here. You have really good teachers, and I would like to consider myself part of it.
Okay. What do you think your previous supervisors would cite as your strengths?
I know that my supervisors liked my ability to work both as a team and separately. As a team, I was a shift leader, so my leadership qualities were kind of accentuated there. And then, and like also being able to work separately, they liked how fast I could get a lot of work done in a short amount of time if I needed to.
Okay. Who influenced you the most in your career choice?
Obviously it is a lot of my teachers who influenced me. Two of them actually came from here, two of the bigger ones. My old debate teacher, Mrs. Bonner, and my old algebra 2 teacher who still works here, Mrs. Winfield.
How have your previous work positions prepared you for this experience?
Like I said, I was a shift leader at my most recent job, and it showed me things such as leadership and teamwork and stuff like that. The job before that, I was actually teaching autistic children, and that not only got me kick-started on my teaching career, but it also showed me virtues such as patience and motivation.
Okay. What things give you the greatest satisfaction at work?
I think the thing that gives me the biggest satisfaction is knowing that I'm doing a good job. I like to be able to see the fruits of my labors, and I think being a teacher is really good for that because the students who you teach actually reflect how well you're doing, and if I can see that they're learning well, then I know I'm doing a good job.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, just one question. What sorts of skills and experiences would make the ideal candidate?
You said before here at one of your previous jobs you learned the importance of motivation and patience. Both of those are qualities important for a teacher to have. Teachers would also need to be a strong leader here at Tomball High School.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, I was a shift leader at my last job. My employee wasn't happy with my leadership qualities, like initiative, stuff like that.
Right.
So I think I'd be a good match.
Okay, I think so too.
Alright.
Well, somebody will get in touch with you within the week or two for the hiring process.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Wall.
Thank you for your time. Good day. Hi, Mr. Quinn.
Yes, I'm Greg Quinn. Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Paul Womack. I'm head of HR.
Nice to meet you too.
Let's get started.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I'm going to be taking notes, obviously. So, just don't think I'm not listening to you or something. So, what would you say gives you the greatest satisfaction at work?
Being able to make a difference in my community through my work and seeing the results of doing a good job well done.
All right. That's good. What do you feel you do best and why?
I feel the best thing I do is being the person my coworkers can rely on, as well as persevering when circumstances become too hard to handle.
That's a really good answer. Do you consider yourself thoughtful and analytical, or do you usually make up your mind pretty quickly?
I like to plan ahead so I can be prepared to handle any situation should the need present itself. I believe taking the time to think things through can help solve most problems.
That's good. Do you usually prefer working alone or in groups, and why?
I feel communicating with others is a valuable skill and see myself as someone who can excel at forming good work ethic through working in groups.
That's good. So how would you say you usually go about making difficult decisions?
By understanding what needs to be addressed and why, and figuring out the best course of action, careful planning and having a clear mind are key in making any difficult decision.
That's a good answer. Thank you. All right. Well, that's all I have. Do you have any questions for me?
What have you enjoyed most working here?
Well, I really enjoy the staff. We're a close-knit bunch, basically like a big family, and you know it helps us function and better as like an organization, you know, and it really makes the job easier, you know, when you enjoy what you do.
Right. That sounds like something I'd be interested in.
That's good. Well, somebody will be in touch with you shortly about continuing the hiring process, and thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Have a good day.